is a workout I've been streaming since the pandemic every week with my amazing mother-in-law who will be joining us shortly. We demonstrate all exercises for all abilities, even seated options for anyone that may not be able to stand, with mobility issues, the elderly, care homes, but also lots of us sitting on our chairs, working from home a lot. So use those moves as little exercise snacks to help you through your day. And we're going to be covering lots of strength training, which I'm very passionate about for all ages, to help us reduce risks of so many chronic illnesses, mobility, cardio, balance, and stretch. And we always start with a moment of breath work, what I call a breath snack. So take a seat. I have a lovely community, my Feel Good community on Zoom. So hello, for those I can see you. And I talk to them all at the end of the workout. If you'd like to join us on Zoom, just head over to my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. I have a free newsletter that sends you all the details and our special WhatsApp group where I give session reminders and the link in case you want to repeat this session on YouTube, where it's saved with hundreds of other sessions in the Feel Good playlist. So hit subscribe if you haven't on my YouTube channel. You get notified when I go live. Let's start. Today we're going to do something different. Last week we did the box breath. I have lots of different science-backed tools to help us calm our body and mind. But just today, take a seat, close your eyes. We're often rushing around. I want you to try and breathe in through your nose. Slow down the breath, positive inhales, exhale through the nose, or let a lovely sigh out if you need it. Just listen to your body slowing down the breath, breathing in and out. As we lengthen that breath out, it really helps to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest. And today we're just going to breathe, and we may place your hands on your belly, because when you connect your mind and your body, it really helps to have that sense of touch, expanding that belly breath, filling those lungs and exhaling. Release all your tension. Let's slow things down, get us ready for this workout. Just 2 more deep breaths today. Breathing in and the longest exhale. Maybe dropping your shoulders, maybe bringing the shoulders up as we inhale. And exhale, breathing out. Let's keep our eyes closed, maybe raising the arms up with that breath in. And breathe out, swooping the arms and relaxing the shoulders. Maybe bringing our heels up as well with the arms, breathing in, lengthening, smile, and exhale. Let everything go. Just keep your eyes closed, rub your hands in front of you, generate some heat. A lovely way to start our workouts, but I want you to use this as little toolkits whenever you're feeling busy or stressed. Place your hands over your closed eyes. Take another positive inhale. Exhale, just open the eyes, let a bit of light in, bring a smile to your beautiful faces. You're here. You're investing in your health. A positive inhale, exhale, release the hands away. How are we feeling? Those of you on YouTube, interact with me during the session, and Zoom, give me some thumbs up if you're feeling good. So something slightly different. Until Mummy's here, I'm going to try and demonstrate everything seated and standing. So we're going to start off with a little bit of Tai Chi. My little warm-up is based on Qigong. So you can do this seated or standing. We're just lifting the arms up. We're going to warm all the body and the joints. We're going to just loosen things up. If you've got joint pain, osteoarthritis, often motion is lotion, but we want to get that synovial fluid around the joints just warmed up for our workout today. And then we're going to twist. So if you're standing, you can twist the legs. Try and give your little clap under your armpit. And then we're going to twist again. So we're mobilizing the spine. They call this the golf swing. So if anyone plays golf, even on your chair, maybe just twisting round as much as it allows you. Connect with your breath. because that's the beauty of the breathing. I want you to really connect as we do these exercises. Think about your nice tall posture, stomach muscles in, just releasing the body. Lovely work. Now we have some options here. Everything is low impact. If you want to add a few jumps, if you don't have any bone issues, you could add a little bit of a jump. If there's no osteoporosis or any fractures, if you can't jump, the standing option is to go up to your toes with a bit of support and drop the heels. Again, a little bit of impact for our bones to help them regenerate, repair. Or you could just do simple heel raises. So rather than the drop, I want you to do those heel raises, activating the lovely soleus muscle. The seated option is simple. We're just going to give ourselves about 10 to 15. Really feel them. So whichever option you're doing, some of you might see I'm jumping around because I've gone through menopause and I haven't got any bone issues that I know of, but osteopenia is very common. In fact, I did have a scan about a year and a half ago that showed a little bit of osteopenia, but I had a recent bone test and it showed really good bone thickness in my femur, and the jumping, I swear, has been helping. So only if you're able to jump, otherwise please listen to your body. I usually don't show the high impact, but because I've been doing a lot of research on bone health and we start losing our bone density, I want to give you those options, right? So just do what you can. Can you feel these heel raises in your soleus muscle? Very important muscle. They're saying like your second heart, even seated when you're watching TV, you could add these in after meals, just going up and down with your heels for 3 to 5 minutes can really help to balance your blood sugar levels. I'm feeling quite warm from the jumps there. We're going to add in some lovely neck circles. So just a simple one, but a really nice one to warm the body up. So seated or standing, relax the shoulder. Let's change direction. You do what you can in this workout. If there's an exercise that doesn't work for you, please replace it with even some simple marching or even one of these moves that feels good for you. And then let's coordinate the arms. Let's try and go straight into the other arm today. So alternating. The more we use our coordination, you know, I'm all about keeping our brains fit as well. I'm looking at Zoom. I've got lots of you on Zoom cameras today. So I'm getting confused when I'm doing my arms. It's a challenge for my brain. Let's go forward now. We want to spark those neurons, yeah? Sending those muscles, those messages to actually move, to coordinate. That's going to help us reduce risks of things like dementia, and the changes in your brain start in midlife. The symptoms often appear later in life, but we can still do things to help keep our brains fit, whatever age you are. And the last one is a lovely dead arm. So we're just going to give ourselves a little tap on the back or the shoulder. I want you to let those arms nice and loose, even if you're seated. This is a nice freeing start to our feel good workout. I want you to feel good, but sometimes we carry a lot of stress in our upper body, and I want you to just loosen things off, relaxing there. We're going to add in our leg extension or our sit and stand straight in today. You know, that's the most important move, the sit and stand. If you're able to stand yourself independently, it's our leg strength. If you're not able to stand, I'm going to show you this option. This is your leg extension. You can hold. Really feel those quadricep muscles. These muscles here, the biggest muscles in our body, can help get you strong. The stronger they are, the less, hopefully, knee pain. That's a general statement, but for people that have a bit of knee pain, trust me, you can really strengthen your body. I'm just turning my heating off because it's already hot in here with those jumps. So leg extension, otherwise I'm walking through. You can start your sit and stands. Try and do about 10 to 12 if you're able to. Otherwise, I'm going to show you can have your support Your feet are at hip width apart. You can use the chair an inch or two, coming slowly down, activating all the lower body muscles, or if you're able to, all the way up. Squeeze your glutes at the top and inhale, slow it down. Try and go nice and slow. We're just still warming the body up today because we are going to do hopefully some weighted sit and stands once mummy has settled as well. Can you feel it? Obviously, the normal squat for anyone advanced without the chair is this one. But mummy, you can just do good morning, pranam. Some lovely leg extensions just to warm up because you've missed a bit of our warm up. How many have we done? Can you give me 2 more of whatever you're doing, mummy? So just do your leg extensions and I'll do 2 more sit and stands. We're warming up using this most important exercise and relax. Good. You want to do one more for luck? Just to activate, squeeze the glutes. I can see my toes. My knees go out in line with my toes. They don't come in and down. Are you warm, everyone? Good way to start, yes? If you're new to my workouts, please go back to the Feel Good playlist. We've talked through a lot of these exercises slower in more detail as well. We are getting our steps in now. So in terms of our health, our cardiovascular health, our hearts, our lungs, our respiratory systems, reducing risk of cardiovascular disease. How many of you are able to get out for a walk? If you're not, maybe you could. If you're unable to walk for any reason after surgery, or maybe you're using these in a care home, could you think about getting your steps in just seated, but you're still moving rather than just sitting and being sedentary? Your body wants movement to improve your health. If you're standing, if you're able to, let's go into a little bit of a fast feet, and we're going to get up if you're able to. Please stand. That's it. Lots of you on Zoom are able to stand. I know my regular ones. Do what you can. Vinu uncle, Andrew, you are already using dumbbells, so hats off to you. And they are inspirations, everyone. I won't give their ages, but they're over 75, I'm sure. So well done. They're keeping going. Let's count down, mummy. Can you walk? Lift your feet. So try and walk by lifting your knees up now for the last 10 seconds. Hold your core in. You might be here, marching, lifting higher. Swing those arms. Can you count down with me, everyone? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, what a warm-up, everyone. Well done. I didn't stop there, and we're only sort of 10 minutes in after our breath snack. How are we doing? I want you to have a little breather. Let's just do a posture check. My desk reset snack, which you know is in my book. There's little snacks that you can just open up if you need a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It's got QR codes straight to videos that you can go in. Let's do the desk reset snack because I often worry about people's posture. This is your rest as you take a few deep breaths to get your heart rate back. So let's imagine the shape of the desk. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down the spine. Now squeeze those shoulder blades together. Beautiful, mummy. She's opening out her chest. Your chin is nice and level. Imagine a straight line from your head all the way down your spine, at least to your lower back. Engage your stomach muscles in. So maybe tilting your pelvis. Can we squeeze those stomach muscles even here? And can you engage your pelvic floor? Are you doing your pelvic floor exercises twice a day? I hope you are. Have you recovered a little bit? Yes? Let's grab a band, a belt, a pair of old tights, something with a bit of stretch. Bless you. Are you okay? Are you warm enough? Yeah. Good, brilliant. So grab your band if you can. So we're going to do a few resistance exercises. I have a company called AMP Wellbeing. that I use their bands, and you can get a discount using, I think, the code Lavina or Lavina PT. If you haven't got a band, they've got some lovely bands. Otherwise, like I said, a pair of old tights, something with a bit of stretch. Let's do my shoulder floss. Some of my regulars on Zoom have already started. So the goal is to try and go straight arm, nice and even. But I often talk about how hard that is. So bend the elbows if you need to. Don't come all the way round if you can't. But look in the mirror, because I can see on Zoom my amazing regulars are doing it really well. I want you to floss your shoulders to give it that full range of mobility all the way around that ball and socket joint every morning. And if you could do it in front of a mirror, you'll be able to see, is one side slightly higher than the other? Maybe loosen off the band if you're finding it hard, so you can hold it loose. Or if you're finding it easy, tighten up. Breathing in and out. Are we feeling any burn yet? Yes, any lactic acid? Give me a nod if you can on Zoom. Lovely. Give me a smile. YouTube, you're going to have to tell me in the comments. And relax. Oh, so lovely smiles there. So I'm taking that as a yes that you could feel that. Well done. Are you cold or are you okay? You sure you got a bit of a cold? No, you're good? All right. So let's get our arms in front of us. If you haven't got a band, you could use some tin cans, so some little weights. We're going to try and bring one, the other one stays straight, round the side at shoulder height, and squeeze, pull back like a bow and arrow. Robin Hood, and release. Let's try the other side, bringing that elbow as far back as you can and release. Lovely. I've got a new top on today. It's supposed to be like a butterfly top. It's from this lovely company called BAM, and it's all made out of bamboo, so there's no plastic in the fibers here. But it's looking quite good with this arrow here. I want you to think about these muscles here. Yep, can you feel those, mummy? So really good for our posture, our back health, strengthening our back. Can we breathe out? Shoot your arrow to the target and inhale, release. Let's keep going. Lovely. Maybe 2 more on each side. Really stretch. Try and keep your palms straight. If you were using weights, you could still do this. I'm just showing you squeezing back and in and squeezing back. So come back to this workout because I want you to progress. You could always try something different like weights if you wanted to. Give your arms a little shake, and we're going to do a little bit of grip work now. So either I want you to grab some weights, ideally the heaviest you've got. It might be shopping bags. It might be 2 milk cartons, like 4-litre, 2-litre milk cartons. It could be 2 laundry bottles. Have we got the other matching one somewhere? Can we use, let's see, let's use one of these. Let's use your weights, mummy, because that will be heavier than the laundry bottle. But the laundry bottle is a good example. So carefully pick up 2 weights. Now, for anyone that can't stand, if you're able to stand, you're going to start walking slowly as if you're carrying your shopping. Yep. Who goes to the supermarket still? Or if you're carrying anything around the house, I want you to just start walking whatever space you've got. Careful back and forwards. Have you got enough space? Shoulders back. We did a lot on desk reset snacks. Squeeze the shoulders back and together. If you can't stand, I just want you to hold. Can you hold your weight? We're going for about 30 seconds to a minute. If you get tired, you drop your weight, but I want your grip to work. The importance of grip strength as we age. Are you going to be able to open those jars yourself? You know, the jam jars, they're very difficult, I know. Are you going to be able to carry a load in your hands for as long as possible? Maybe if you like going shopping like my mum does, she's on Zoom, Kamacha. She loves going to Brent Cross and doing her shopping. And I want her to be able to do that independently for as long as possible. So she carries all her heavy shopping bags in and out of the car, into the house. This is all important. And it's this grip strength. Can we hold on for as long as possible? Shall we do 5 more seconds? Maybe you're just standing and holding. 4, 3, good work. 2 and 1. Well done, everyone. That's on Zoom as well. We've got lots of you on YouTube too. Well done. How was your grip strength? Let go. Shake your hands out. Does it feel weird to hold something for that long? Yeah, maybe give yourself some little finger exercises. Another good one to do actually is if you had a towel. I've got a little blanket in my studio here. If you wanted to just practice, I use wringing towels. Anyone do their car, wash their car? I've got quite a few. Andrew, Ayush uncle, and Vinu uncle. Maybe you still wash your car. Use your resistance band, use a towel when you're sitting around, when you're cleaning in your house. You know, when you're using that kitchen cloth. Mummy, you do that with your cloth, don't you, every night? When you're cleaning your vivas. Yes, do you do it? Can you do this? So you could do little exercises for your grips, for your hands, for your mobility. So find something. Oh, I'm loving this on Zoom. I can see lots of you grabbing little things, towels. Really imagine it's full of water and you're wringing it tight. When do you do this? At night. And you use that when you're washing up? Yeah. Yeah, so any cleaning time, you know, when you're using your grip, that is a good little exercise, a little fidgety exercise you could do on the sofa or off. I'm sure some of you are doing lots of cleaning still, and you can use your grip. Yeah, we want to use these hands. The goal, which is for midlife women, I don't believe it's for anyone older. We can start marching, getting some steps in while I explain. The goal is to maybe do that farmer's carry, 70% of your body weight. This is for maybe 50-year-olds. Women, that's what I've heard as well as men. So 70% of my body weight, I would have to carry maybe 2 20 kg kettlebells, which I do in the gym, and I practice just walking up and down because I want to try and maintain my grip strength. But you do not need to do 70% of your body weight. You can practice with your shopping bags. Yeah, we did that, didn't we, in the kitchen? I do laundry baskets. Laundry basket. Good girl. Very good. So whatever you're carrying around the house is your weight. And grip strength is linked to your longevity. It's a real scientific indicator on how well you're going to live, your health span. Coming on to balance. So we need to do a bit of balance work. And today, I always say, if you're able to stand, get some support. You can start balancing for me. Do you brush your teeth on one leg? You have your sink there as support. I have targets in my book based on your age range. I want you to try and practice at least 10 seconds a day. You can hold support. Vinu uncle, you're my star today. He's already gone into a tree pose. Let's try and hold wherever you are. If you're not able to stand, please hold out a leg extension. Look, I've got one leg out. I'm still building strength in my leg, yep. But let's try and balance if we can. Maybe stop and start. Well done, mummy. You're doing amazing today. Hold your core in. Some days are better than others. You don't have to do the tree pose. Mummy, do you want to just hold on and do normal balance on that leg that's harder? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, careful, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Who managed to do 10 seconds or more? Thumbs up, YouTube, let me know. One side could be easier than the other, like you are finding, right? Which side is harder? It might be your weaker leg. Is that your weaker leg? So that's the one to practice, mummy, for you, yeah? So when you brush your teeth, you have support. Let's try the other side. Are we both going the same way, I think? Let's try and go for just 10 seconds, everyone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Who managed to do the other side? It could be different. One day could be a little bit wobbly or not. I'm going to give you a challenge, Mummy. You're going to stay standing. You're going to have a bit of space. I want you to have support. I'm going to show you the seated version as well. If you're standing, and I've been practicing balance for a long time, so I can do this without holding. When you are standing around, I want you to point the leg forward. Hold on, Mummy, because I don't want you to fall. This is to reduce your risk of falls. Out to the side, backwards, and in. So we're almost going to a clock face at 12 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock. The leg that's taking your body weight is going to get really strong. It's going to help correct muscular imbalances to the side and to the back. If you're seated, let's do one more. You are pointing to the front, to the side, and to the back. Let me do the same way as Mummy so it looks even. Mummy, point to the front, to the side, and to the back. Good. Stay standing if you're able. You're going to just do 5 out to the side. Keep your leg as straight as possible. Hold on to support if you need it. Please hold on. There's no harm here because we're doing extra balance work today. You are going to just do some side raises. So even if you're seated, bringing the leg out to the side and in. Can you feel that, Mummy? You should feel that on your outer thigh, inner thigh. Can we do the other side? So out and in with the leg. If you're standing, you hold on to support. You could try this when you're brushing your teeth after you've brushed them. We're adding in a little bit. You could try this when the kettle's boiling, or when you're waiting for something to cook, or when you're watching TV. You could just get up and hold your sofa and practice. Can you feel that on your thighs? Yes, really good, but it's also balance work. So let's march it out. And we're going to add in a little bit of, again, a bit of balance, but a bit of core work here. So we're going to lift the knee and coming up and down. Now you have an option. Good. You do it seated to show everyone. If you're standing, have a nice chair to support on. Lift the knee. Now use your stomach muscles. So slow it down. Let's go to the top. Give yourself a high five, Mummy. So don't let it down straight away. Up to the top, hold. And lower it, slow down. As you lower, can you focus on this, the stomach area? It's really hard to reach, yeah? So let's try and go nice and slow. So let's lift one leg up and lower down using your stomach, using those stomach muscles. Squeeze that belly button into the spine. Lift up, and the other side, slow it down. How does that feel? Can you focus on the stomach? Does it feel? Yeah, let's do a couple more so you can hold on to support. Lift up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm tightening here and I'm releasing, but it's balanced. So do hold on to support. This is a hard one. It's a new exercise I've literally just thought of on the spot, but every workout is planned. I have a big sheet in front of me because every week I want to teach you different things, and then you can play this workout back and try and practice. Could you do this as a bit of homework? Mum, I know you're on Zoom and you've had your knee operation 22 weeks ago. One of your exercises is high knees, right? But we're trying to improve her balance on the leg that's been operated. She can do it, but she's obviously better on the other leg. So this is giving a bit more time under tension to try. So Mum, if you can stand up. I'm picking on her now. Hold the back of your chair. And if you can't balance for long, that's fine. But I want you to try and do even just a little bit slower so you're practicing. You're putting the load on that, both your legs. How are we feeling? Let's March it out. Let's give ourselves a 10-second march on the spot. Don't sit down if you're able to stand. Can we walk as fast as we can, seated or standing? Let's count down. 9, 8, 7, 6. You're in a race. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. How are we feeling? Are we good? I'm trying to cover a lot of different stuff here today. So it's a little bit different to some of my other sessions because I've got a list of things that I want to do. Let's go to do our wall press ups. If you're on the wall and you've been doing this for 6 years or so, could you go to your kitchen counter? You can move, you've got time, yeah? You're not going to miss out on the workout. Then you're on a lower surface, or if you're on the wall, could you have your feet further away? Straight line from your head to your heels. Mummy's demonstrating the wall press up. If you're seated, if you're not able to stand, this is still working your upper body. You're going to push as if you're pushing away against your thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. So you bend the elbows, you have a straight back, your stomach muscles are tight, you're pushing away. If you were able to get on the floor, and I often don't show these, but today I am moving a little bit more advanced, and I explain all the press-ups on the floor in my book with videos. You can bring your chest between your hands in a box position on the floor. Can you do about 15 today? Up to 15. Stop and start if you need to. If you're doing 3/4, you're here. And I won't go through all the technique right now on the floor because I don't usually show these, but this is for more advanced. Use my book to really perfect your form. And then obviously the hardest is the full press up. Mummy, how many are you on? Breathing in and out. Push that weight away. We're strengthening the upper body. Inhale, exhale. Good. Can we go any more? And when you're done, roll out your wrist. Come back so I can see you. If you are unable to go to the kitchen counter or lower surface today, could you try that as a bit of homework for me? The reason is we need to build this upper body strength. And this is our queen. Well done. You did 15. Yeah. Good. Really good. This is the big compound move that gets all the muscles recruited. Did anyone try to do floor? Sonal, I know you're on Zoom and I know you always do them, so that's great. And maybe on YouTube, let me know. One thing I'm keen to talk about, and I haven't talked about because some of these workouts are on care homes, is if you were ever in a situation where you had a fall and you were on the floor, do you know how to get up safely? Or are you able to get up? Just give me a little feedback on Zoom because I can see you all. Have you tried this ever? So say, Mummy, can you come to here? Just say you had gone to the floor somehow. And we don't want any falls because that's why we're practicing all of these exercises. Balance, strength, all of that's going to help. If you were on the floor, would you know how to get up safely? Could you show me how? Mummy's going to do a little example. And for anyone that can't do this right now, I just want you to pick an exercise. You could do some simple arm circles. You could even do some shoulder presses to build that upper body strength with the weight. So don't try this if you don't want to. Mummy, let's see if you can get on the floor. Because I did this with my mum, first time at her physio last week after her knee op. And it was a breakthrough. It was a really big moment for her. So say you're on the floor, put your, like you're sitting on the floor on the side. Good. What would you do, Mummy? Lovely. You see that weight she's putting through this leg? Good. Well done. Yes. I needed. Yes, I need both all my parents to be able to stand up. If God forbid ever they had a fall, that's one thing I want you to teach your family members, your loved ones. if they had a fall, now good, Vinu uncle, you're practicing. You don't need to do this, but can you see this strength here that she had to use to push up? So mummy, do your leg extensions while you're sitting, because that's the strength we're building with our leg extensions, our squats. This is not the best way. There are other ways to get up, but I like this way. You have to use your strength in both legs to push up. I'm holding onto the chair here. So can you see my chair or sofa? Hopefully you have something. If you don't, you would have to, mummy, if you didn't have the chair, you get up. Shall we try without the chair? This is a test. If you're not able to do this, please do not worry. Please just do leg extensions, because know that your squats or your leg extensions are going to help with your strength. Andrew, well done for getting down to try this. Mummy, let's see. Oh, yay. I can sleep at night. I've been wanting to try that with both my mums. Dad, you're going to have to do this as well. Mum, tell Dad as well. Mum, have you tried to do this again after your physio? To go down to the floor? She used to do yoga before her knee op. So that was the goal. But it's important that we can stand up. Taruna auntie, brilliant squats. If you're not able to do this right now, maybe for homework, go by your sofa where there's a carpet, have a little play with your body. You might have to get up totally different to mummy. You might have to go on all fours. You might want to come up. You might want to use your hands. If you're able to get in this position and get up, you might want to shuffle your weight. I don't know. You have to practice what is strong in your body, right? We're all different, but how can I get up carefully? And this is the balance, yeah, that we're practicing. This is the leg strength, this muscle here. This is why we're doing these things. Is that helpful? I know we spent a bit of time, but I want you to practice coming off the floor, because we don't want any falls, but in case we get them, we want to be able to stand up ourselves, yeah? To grab that phone, to tell your loved ones, I've had a fall and I need a bit of help. Or you just get up like mummy did. You just bounce back, even on her trip in India, all the balance walk. Yeah, you get up. So please, you're strong. So let's go into our boxing, because we are fighters here today. We're going to punch out. If you cannot stand up, please do not worry. I want you to keep practicing all the exercises that we do in this workout. This is why these are important exercises to help us get there one day. Punch out, last few seconds. Relax there. Let's do another set of our sit and stands, but this time with weights. We haven't forgotten. We did body weight at the beginning. If you're beginners, you can just do the body weight ones again. If you're not able to stand, you can still hold some weights and you can do your leg extensions or your heel raises. You could place the weights on your lap, go up and down, or you could hold them and do your leg extensions. Holding, tightening those muscles that we need, right? Well done. I could see some heavy weights coming out on Zoom. Progress your weight over time. That's the beauty of strength training. We're going to hold our weights, maybe here. And if you want today, if you're able to, you can shoulder press up and come slowly down, as well as getting perfect form, yeah? If that's hard, you just come up, no shoulder press. Squeeze up, slow down. Make sure your knees are going out in line with your toes. You could even do a shoulder press with a seated leg extension. Good. Smile, really breathe. Think about your form. We're adding this press, but I would rather get your squat perfect. Coming, squeeze up. Try and go nice and slow. Slow it down. Maybe touch down and come up. Are you tired, mummy? Yeah, good. So just drop the weight, mummy, and just do shoulder presses, or you could just do the squat. So that's good. She's showing you have to listen to your body, right? Some days you might be tired. Some days 5 reps could be the maximum. But go to what feels good for you. I'm going to keep going just so you go to your failure point. The heavier the weight, the more we're building the muscle mass, the more calories you're going to burn at rest. So it's great for weight management, strength training. Every time we squat, Mum, you can do leg extensions. I know you must be tired as well on Zoom. Right. Good. Every time we use our leg muscles, we are releasing brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. I've written about this in the brain section in my book. It's like fertilizer for the brain. Our bodies are amazing. Every time we use the muscles, this is going to help you put things up on shelves yourselves. Let's just do it without weights. Go slowly. Think about these shoulder muscles, upper back muscles. These muscles are going to help you with our day-to-day activities. And every time we use those muscles, so should we just do 5 to 10 shoulder presses to really add a little bit extra, nice and slow, seated or standing. Get a weight that's challenging. Can you put the bag in the aeroplane in that uphold container yourself in the baggage up there on the aeroplane? It's hard, right? Can you lift something from a shelf yourself? A heavy bottle. Good. Can you lift your grandchild up in the air or your baby up in the air? It's hard. Do it without the weight. Every time we use our muscles, hope molecules called myokines get released. Our energy improves, our mood improves. Lifting weights is probably the key part of any fitness program I want you to do regularly. Could you do 10 shoulder presses as homework? I know Tarun Auntie likes my little homework every week. Could you add that and your squats as a little exercise snack? Just shake things out. Maybe go into those lovely dead arms that we did at the beginning. So what could homework be, Mummy? What do you want to take as homework today? She does, but can you add one more new thing? Yeah, because it helps my shoulder. The banded one. So Mummy's going to take home this exercise. Which exercise are you going to add in from today's workout as an exercise snack? So that's your one. Brilliant. And I know you're trying to improve your shoulder health because it's been troubling her. That's a great physio approved exercise. You can all tell me in the comments or when I talk to my Zoom community which exercise you're going to do as a bit of daily. If you just do 5 reps, 10 reps, if you could move every hour, it's as effective, if not more effective, than this longer workout. Sometimes we can't sit here for an hour, but could you do 3 minutes every hour? I'm coming tonight. So they can do this. Yes, they could do the exercise snack with you. Good. She's got her grandchildren staying tonight, so you're going to be busy. Let's finish with just a tiny bit of final bit of arms. Let's do the final bit. We're going to do a light weight out to the side. I'm just showing you without the weight. Tin cans are perfect. Coming down and then out to the front. Coming down. Then we're going to challenge our brains. We're going to do 1 to the front, 1 to the side, coming down, and the other way. 1 to the front, 1 to the side. Wow, you guys have got it. So that's our 4 moves. Do you think we can do it? Yes. Yes? Have we got our brains are going to... So tin cans are the perfect weight here. We all have tin cans. Otherwise, a light set of dumbbells. Are we up for this mental challenge on this, it's Friday morning, whenever you use this workout? So let's slowly go out to the side. You think about your shoulders, upper back. Slow that movement down. Inhale down, breathe out as we bring them out to the front, straight arms, and slowly down, straight arms down. Then we're going to do one out to the side. Good. And down. One out to the front and the other side. Woo! I think most of you have got that. Amazing. Now we're going out again, double arms. We've got a little routine. This is the brain training as well as the strength. Out to the front, well done. And then we've got the out to the side, out to the front. And down. Good, mummy, you doing all right? Straight arms if we can. Even coming down, nice and straight. Let's do one more set. Can I do it without telling you? Who's going to do it with me? And, woo! Are the ones with their cameras on Zoom? You're all doing incredibly well. Lovely, you got it. Your brains are so fit. Well done, everyone. And release. Do you feel that in your arms? I hope you did, because we did press ups, we did shoulder press, we did those. If you could do 3 sets of 10, 30 repetitions, that's more progress. If you could increase your weight, so whatever weights you're using gradually over time, let's just finish with this while I'm telling you. If you could, I'm just doing straight arm circles as a little finisher here. If you could increase your weight, progressive overload, that's what's going to help build that important muscle mass, yeah? We need muscle for longevity. Let's change direction. Can you keep going with me? This is the final challenge. Can you feel the burn, mummy? Shoulders back, desk reset snack, core tight, big smiles. Let's go for that last little 5, 4, count down with me. It's good for your brain. I can hear you all. 1, yay. Give yourselves a feel-good hug. Opening out, breathing in, arch the back, lift your chin, round the back. Give yourself a big hug first. Hold it there. My arms are burning, right? Are yours burning? If they weren't, you want to increase the weight and come back to this workout. And otherwise, you can just, again, this is like the favorite move. Let's do a tiny bit of tapping, a lot of science with this one. So let's start at the top of your head, little taps. There's a little bit of a reward over your eyebrows, on your cheekbones here, under your eyes. It feels so nice and relaxing. Down here by your collarbones and your lymph nodes. You can even just massage up a little bit here. I love this one. Tapping away here. I often do this because it just feels so relaxing. If you're ever stressed out, there's science behind all of this. Tap your whole body. Every muscle has worked today. Give yourselves a bit of a clap, a little pat on the back, and then down your tummy, around your hips. Your glutes have worked. Shall we tap all the way down our legs? Say, well done, high fives, pat on the legs, and relax. Well done. We're going to do a few quick stretches that are very important to reduce risk of injury, even just a stretch. That could be your homework. I'm going to stretch every day. One leg out in front, nice and straight. Bring the toes towards you. Reach up, breathing in. Inhale, exhale, forward fold all the way. Can you reach your toes? Don't worry if you can't. Place your hands on your shin, on your thighs, but relax your shoulders and really feel that length in your legs. Silence, deep breaths. In and out. Just hold it, relax your head. And slowly up. If you can hold for longer, that could be your homework, because we're always a little bit tight for time, but 30 seconds to a minute of a stretch on the sofa at night or on the floor if you're practicing getting up from the floor. But just a stretch every day would really help your muscles, your flexibility, some self-care, deep breaths here. It's a nice way to thank our bodies after all it's done in this workout today. Whatever you manage to do, even 1 minute of exercise counts. Either hug the knee in Sit really straight and hug it in as much as you can. Maybe circle out the ankle. Stay here, or if you want, you can try and put it on your opposite knee. Whatever works for you, you could press out. Whatever works for you, just see where you're at. Yep, or you could stay here and really draw it in. Whatever works. And relax, lovely. Other leg, should we see how much we can bend it in towards us? Sitting tight, getting that flexion in the knee, hugging it in, maybe circle out the ankle both ways. If you want to try this one, this is a harder one for your inner thighs, your groin, your glutes. You could put a bit of pressure to push that knee out. You can flex this toe to protect that knee. You can even lean forwards into it. Whatever you can do. It's your stretch. Release there. Seated or standing, a quick shoulder stretch, one arm in front, hand above or below the elbow, drawing it in, looking over. Relax the shoulders. You've done all the hard work today. Now, instead of sitting for 10 hours, like a lot of people do in the office these days or working from home, add those exercise snacks in. One exercise that you liked from today. Commit to it. Write a little goal. Tell me next week or tell me on YouTube. Yes, I've managed to do my squats every day. I've done my little band exercises. I've done a stretch. Whatever it is, let's do one more feel-good hug. It's like a seated or standing cat-cow. Inhale. If you've got someone near you, I want you to give them a hug. Mummy, this hug's for you. Otherwise, hug yourself. From me and Mummy to all of you, big hugs to yourself. Even this just feels so nice. It releases oxytocin, a bit of self-love. You are all amazing. You've done so, so well today. And then the final feel-good finish, like we always finish. I hope you feel good. A big positive inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, bring the arms down, release any tension, negativity. Hope you feel it's gone. Could you do one in Gujarati for us, Mummy? We have lots of workouts in Gujarati that Mummy helped translate on my YouTube channel. If they can help anyone, please share. Capture that positivity at the top this last time. Bring that positivity down to your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a bow. Take a moment of gratitude. Say thanks to your amazing body for whatever you managed to do today. You showed up and invested in your health. I'm very proud of you. Give yourselves a clap. And all I ask is for you to share these workouts. I do them for free because I want to share the importance of movement to the world for everything from type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, heart disease, cancers, dementia. We've covered so many of the normal, common, chronic these days conditions, and what we've just done can really help reduce your risk across all of those. So please share these workouts as a gift of health and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Please leave a comment. Go to the Feel Good playlist and do one or two more workouts this week. That is the big goal. Tarun Auntie's nodding, because then you have hit the government guidelines of strength training twice a week structurally, as well as your little exercise snacks. Sending you so much love. I talk to all my Zoom community now. Big hugs, everyone. Let me know how you get on. Someone's written, good job, Daddy, on YouTube, and they're saying hi. Yay, brilliant work, everyone.